I'm gonna make mole verde, arroz y, si hay tiempo, unas tortillas. I learned it in Mexico, and I learned it maybe when I was like 14. My mom teach me how to make it. But I think in Mexico we used to just make it, or my mom used to make it when it was like a celebration, a birthday party, or Christmas, something like that.
And what's your favorite thing that your sister makes?
I mean, I think there's a lot of dishes. I really like in the morning, I like chilaquiles with like fresh eggs. I think those are really good. And I mean, she knows how to make a lot of stuff, so I like all of her cooking.
So this sauce is made of pumpkin seeds, spinach. What else did we say? Peanuts, crackers, and normally this sauce is made like homemade. You have metate. It's like this big stone. They have this kind of big rock. They're kind of a cylinder. You kind of squish it back and forth, so all the seeds get all blended together. It calls pipián. My husband, he cooks too, so he's good. Yes, he does most of the fish because he likes to go for fresh fish. So he likes to go fishing. So he brings fish and he cooks it too. So for the fish, yes, I do like. Well, yes, for the fish, I do like for him to go and bring fish, and same thing with the chickens. If he can, have some chickens from here in the back, I'm happy with that. But he has to do all the dirty work.
You don't like doing that part?
No, I don't. He has to do all the dirty work back there, and he can bring me that chicken ready to cook. My mom, one time, she was doing, they were gonna do the caldo de pollo, and she asked my husband for a chicken because my mom lived next door, and she came and told my husband. So she knocked the door, and she was like, "Oh, look at the chicken! It's really fat and everything. It looks really good." And my little one was just opened the door, and he was like, "Oh, mi abuelita tiene un pollo muerto." Yeah, so I was like, "Mom, you don't have to show the chicken to the kids." Sometimes my husband, if I cook new food, he's like, "Oh, I'm the one that's gonna try it, right?" I'm like, "Yes, you're the one." And sometimes he, I told him, "Oh, how it was," and he's like, "Yeah, it's good, but just don't make it again." I'm like, "Really?" Like, "No, it was good." I'm like, "Okay, you better." If not, I'm not gonna cook anymore. Yes. So I think we still have time to do our tortillas. Okay, so this is ready, and the rice is ready too. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna make tortillas. my grandma, she so we kind of live right outside of Mexico City, but she was from Michoacan, so another state. And she used to, go visit for a little while to stay with my mom and my uncle. She used to make homemade bread, and that was one of the things that I remember most, because we make the bread. It was really fun to do all the dough and the different shapes that you can make for the bread. And we went to sell it too. I didn't like that much that part. I was kind of embarrassed on that time. but yeah, those are one of the things that I really remember. Yeah, that I really liked to do with my grandma and my mom.
Oh, why do you think you were embarrassed at that time?
I think because I didn't want my friends to know that we were, selling bread. But now that I remember, I really did like to be walking down the streets and knocking doors. I really did like it. It was just at that time that I was like, oh no, why do I have to do this part? I do like the ponche from Christmas. How do you explain ponche?
I think like she mentioned like it's like tea, but it has like sugar cane. ¿Qué más?
Tejocote.
Yeah, that's like another fruit.
Another fruit, manzana.
Apple.
Tamarindo.
Tamarind.
It has all that cinnamon, the flavor of the cinnamon, and there is like really good. So that is one of the things that we really enjoyed, because when it's cold, you just want that. Even here in Christmas, we make that because we are a lot of our family, so we kind of get here at the board together, and we kind of cover the side, and we just get something hot to be drinking during that time.